Hey everyone, welcome to your personalized deep dive into today's top tech news.
Ooh, sounds exciting.
It is. We're talking all things TechViews 10X.
One of my favorite sources.
Mine too. And let me tell you, they have outdone themselves this time.
Oh, really?
We've got news about free creative software, a potential Bitcoin ATM security scare, AI, taking over the retail world.
Whoa, slow down, slow down.
Oh, and did I mention a Clayface movie?
Like Batman's Clayface?
You got it by the guy who brought you The Haunting of Hill House?
No way!
Yes way.
Okay, you got my attention now.
I thought you might like that one.
Yeah, I'm already geeking out.
I know, right?
So much to unpack.
Yeah, but before we do,
What?
I'm curious what headlines grabbed your attention.
Yeah, what caught everyone's eye?
Let's hear it in the comments.
Yeah, let us know down below.
All right, let's jump into it.
Let's go.
So
Where do we start?
what's interesting to me is how these stories really highlight the sheer range of tech's impact
Yeah.
these days.
You see it everywhere now.
From artistic tools becoming widely available,
Right.
to the entertainment industry jostling for our attention,
Constantly.
gaming constantly reinventing itself,
Always got to stay ahead of the curve.
and AI, well,
You can get me started.
AI
with it.
seems to be weaving its way into everything, doesn't it?
It really does. Almost like it's got a mind of its own.
Spooky.
Hey.
Yeah.
Good one.
Thanks.
Uh,
All right, so,
let's kick things off with some news.
okay.
That's going to make a lot of digital artists very happy.
Oh, I like where this is going.
Adobe Fresco,
I know that one.
their fantastic painting and drawing app,
Yep, use it all the time.
is turning 5
Wow.
and celebrating by going completely free
Wi-Fi.
for everyone.
Free. Free. Like,
Totally free.
hold on. That's a big move.
Right.
It makes you wonder, is this the beginning of a shift in the creative software market?
Interesting question.
We've seen professional-grade tools become more accessible
True.
through subscriptions and mobile apps.
For sure.
But now a major player is offering a completely free pro-level option. It's pretty unprecedented.
So what do you think?
I don't know.
Will other companies follow suit?
Maybe.
And what could this mean for aspiring artists
Yeah.
who suddenly have these powerful tools at their fingertips?
It definitely raises some fascinating questions.
For sure. Fascinating.
Speaking of fascinating,
Oh, yeah.
Apple TV Plus
Oh, okay.
just snagged the streaming rights.
What?
All of you.
All of you.
A sci-fi romance.
Interesting combo.
From one of the minds behind the hit show, Shrinking.
I have heard good things.
Me too. Everyone's been raving about Shrinking.
So what are you thinking?
Could this new project be their next big win?
Well, Apple TV Plus certainly seems to be aiming for another hit.
They are on a roll.
And the sci-fi romance genre is having a moment right now.
It is.
I mean, if all of you captures even a fraction of the charm and wit of Shrinking,
Right.
I think they've got a real contender on their hands.
Agreed.
Okay, what else?
Now for something completely different
Oh,
and maybe a little spooky,
I'm intrigued.
Mike Flanagan.
Now, hold on. I know the name.
The director who brought us horror gems
Give me some titles.
like The Haunting of Hill House
Okay, yeah.
and Midnight Mass
I loved that one.
is writing a Clayface movie
Clayface?
for the DC Universe.
Like Batman's Clayface.
You know,
It's unexpected.
now Clayface might not be the most famous Batman villain,
True.
but Flanagan's atmospheric psychological style
Yeah, his style is unique.
could really breathe new life into the character.
I think you're right. What's exciting is the potential to explore Clayface in a way we haven't seen before.
I agree.
He's often portrayed as this tragic figure struggling with his identity and transformation.
Makes you think.
Flanagan's ability to delve into the psychological depths of his characters could make for a truly compelling
Oh, yeah.
and maybe even terrifying
Ooh,
security story.
already getting chills.
Haha.
Okay, let's switch gears
Okay.
and dive into the world of gaming.
All right.
We've got updates on the next Assassin's Creed.
Can't wait to hear about that.
Rumors of free games galore.
Re-games.
And even a major acquisition
Ooh, juicy.
that's shaking things up.
Let's hear it.
First up, Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Okay.
The latest installment in the iconic franchise
One of my favorites.
is introducing dual protagonists
Whoa.
with combat styles tailored to their individual skills.
That's interesting.
That's a pretty big departure from the traditional formula, isn't it?
It is. It's intriguing how this could potentially change the way we experience Assassin's Creed games.
Right.
Two distinct protagonists with unique combat styles
Yeah,
could lead to a more varied and dynamic gameplay experience.
I hope so.
It makes you wonder if this is a sign of things to come
What do
to
you
the
do?
entire franchise.
Certainly makes you think.
It does?
Speaking of things that make you think,
Huh.
the Epic Game Store
Love them.
is rumored to be giving away a 16 free games
16.
for the holidays.
You're kidding.
I am not. Now, they haven't revealed which titles yet.
Come on, give us a hint.
Nope. Sorry. Not yet.
Fine.
But that's an incredible deal for gamers,
It really is.
especially during the gift-giving season.
Absolutely. So what do you think their strategy is here?
Good question.
Why so generous?
Well, it's a brilliant way to attract new users to their platform
I don't know.
and foster goodwill among existing players,
Smart.
especially with competition from Steam.
It's fierce out there.
A generous giveaway like this is a major incentive
Yeah.
for gamers to choose Epic.
Makes sense.
It'll be interesting to see what games they offer
Can't wait.
and how this impacts the digital marketplace as a whole.
Curious to see how that plays out.
Absolutely. While we're on the topic of digital marketplaces,
Okay.
let's talk about a major acquisition
Oh, I love acquisitions.
that sent ripples
Big ripples.
through the gaming world.
Hit me.
Sony
Okay. The PlayStation, folks.
is acquiring Kadokawa,
I know that name.
the parent company of From Software.
No way, From Software.
Yes.
The studio behind mega hits like Elden Ring.
And Dark Souls.
Wanna get...
Dan, you know, on one hand, this could mean more resources
Yeah.
and support for From Software,
More money, more games.
potentially leading to even bigger and better games.
Everyone wants that. There's always a but.
Some are worried that this could stifle the studio's
What?
notoriously unique
And challenging.
game design.
It's a classic dilemma, isn't it?
It is.
The potential benefits of a large corporation's backing
Right.
are obvious,
Sure.
but there's always the risk that creative freedom could be compromised.
That's the fear.
I think the key factor here will be how Sony manages this acquisition.
Agreed.
If they allow From Software to maintain its creative independence,
Fingers crossed.
this could be a fantastic partnership.
Really good.
But if they try to exert too much control,
Right.
it could lead to a decline in the quality and originality of From Software's games.
That would be a shame.
Nobody wants that.
It's a high-stakes gamble for sure.
You can say that again?
While we're talking about changes in the gaming landscape,
Okay.
LG
Oh, the tech company.
has decided to discontinue
What? No.
their entire line of 4K Blu-ray players.
Really?
This might not seem like a huge deal at first glance, but it's raising eyebrows
About what?
about the future of physical media.
I think it's a clear sign of the times.
Probably.
Streaming and digital distribution have become the dominant forces in entertainment.
No argument there.
And physical media like Blu-ray discs are inevitably declining in popularity.
Makes sense.
While some may lament the phasing out of physical media,
You know,
it's hard to deny the convenience and accessibility of streaming services.
I guess it's time to dust off those streaming subscriptions.
Yeah, or get some new ones.
But hey, at least we still have vinyl records, right?
Haha, true. Vinyl's making a comeback.
It is.
Okay, let's jump back into the digital realm
It sounds good to me.
and explore some mind-bending tech advancements.
I'm ready for it. Google and Samsung
Those are some big names.
have joined forces to create
What have they cooked up?
Project Moohan,
Project Moohan.
a mixed reality headset
Interesting.
designed to work seamlessly with their new Android XR platform.
Okay, I'm following.
They're calling it
What?
the first platform built entirely
Yeah.
the Gemini era.
The Gemini era sounds pretty futuristic, don't you think?
It definitely has a sci-fi ring to it.
It does, and the Gemini era part is particularly intriguing.
Oh, tell me about it.
Gemini is Google's next-generation AI model.
Ah, I see where this is
And
headed.
it's designed to be much more conversational, intuitive, and capable of complex tasks.
So they're not just talking about a new headset.
Nope.
They're talking about a new way of interacting
With
with virtual and augmented reality,
Whoa.
powered by AI.
Go.
Imagine stepping into a virtual world
Okay, I'm imagining it.
and having an AI guide
Okay.
anticipate your needs, learn from your preferences, and even help you complete tasks.
Hold on. That's both exciting and a little bit mind-blowing, isn't it?
It really is.
It's like something out of a movie.
And speaking of mind-blowing AI,
Okay.
Google has just released Gemini 2.0,
2.0 already.
the latest version of their powerful AI model.
It seems like they're really pushing the boundaries.
They are. They're describing it as agentic AI.
Agentic AI.
It basically means it's designed to be more proactive
Okay.
and independent in completing tasks.
Proactive and independent. So it's like,
This is a significant step toward the kind of AI we often see in science fiction.
You mean like...
AI that can anticipate our needs, learn from our preferences,
Right.
and act autonomously.
Wow. That's heavy stuff.
It is. It has the potential to revolutionize many aspects of our lives.
Oh, for sure. I knew there was a but coming.
It also raises some ethical concerns.
Like what?
For example,
Give me one.
how much control are we willing to cede to AI?
Yeah, that's a big one.
And what happens when AI makes decisions that we don't agree with?
That's a scary thought.
Right. These are questions we need to carefully consider.
Absolutely.
As this technology continues to develop,
It's moving so fast.
it is. It's that classic sci-fi dilemma.
What's that?
Amazing potential, but potential risks as well.
It's a trade-off.
And it seems like every tech giant is taking their own approach to AI,
In what way?
while Google is doubling down on AI development.
Okay, going all in.
Apple is reportedly prioritizing AI
Over what?
over creating a more powerful M4 Extreme chip for their Mac Pro line.
That's interesting.
Is this a strategic shift for Apple
Or are they just playing catch-up?
in the AI race?
It's an interesting move, that's for sure.
Right.
Apple has always been known for its focus on user experience.
True.
And it seems they're betting that AI will play a more significant role in shaping that experience
Seriously.
than simply increasing processing power.
I see.
This could mean we'll see even more AI-driven features
Right.
in the future Apple products,
Yeah.
from iPhones to Macs and beyond.
So instead of just raw power,
Exactly.
it's about making devices smarter, more helpful.
Right. That makes sense.
It does.
What?
But I bet some power users
Yeah, the ones who crave power.
who were hoping for that M4 Extreme chip
Oh, yeah.
are feeling a little disappointed.
Maybe a little.
Okay, let's take a look at how AI is impacting our lives right now.
All right, bring it back to reality.
Starting with
Drum roll, please.
the world of retail.
Okay, I'm ready to shop.
It seems like AI is playing a key role in optimizing holiday retail strategies this year.
In what way?
Well, retailers are using AI to analyze massive amounts of data,
Makes sense.
predict consumer trends.
Oh, so they know what we want before we want it.
Pretty much.
Huh.
Personalized shopping experiences.
So more targeted ads.
You could say that.
I happen to ask
Optimize pricing and inventory.
to maximize profits.
This data-driven approach helps them stay ahead of the curve
Definitely keeps them competitive.
and cater to the evolving needs of consumers,
We are fickle creatures.
especially during the busy holiday season.
It's a shopping frenzy out there.
So it's like having a super-powered crystal ball.
That kid.
Predict what shoppers want and how to sell it to them.
AI really is changing the game. But but
Here's where things get a little unsettling.
now I'm worried.
There are reports of workers being punished
For what?
for ignoring AI advice,
Even if they know better.
even when they know better,
No.
based on their own experience and judgment.
That's concerning.
It is. While AI can be a powerful tool,
Agreed.
it shouldn't completely replace human intuition,
Or,
decision-making.
right. It's crucial to find a balance
I think so.
between leveraging AI's capabilities, valuing human expertise,
It's about working together.
punishing workers for going against AI recommendations, especially when they have valid reasons,
Right.
could stifle creativity, innovation, and ultimately lead to poor outcomes.
It's a slippery slope.
It is. We need to be careful.
It's a good reminder that we need to be thoughtful about how we integrate AI into our workplaces and make sure it enhances, not undermines, human capabilities.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
All right, before we move on,
Yes.
don't forget to like this video
Smash that like button.
and subscribe to the channel
Hit that subscribe button.
for more deep dives into the world of tech.
We'll be back soon with more.
We'll be back in a flash with even more exciting news, so stay tuned.
Can't wait. All right, so where were we?
We were talking about AI's impact on, well, pretty much everything.
It really does feel like it's everywhere.
It does. But now it's time to shift gears
Okay.
and talk about another tech topic that's always top of mind.
Let me guess cybersecurity.
Oh, yes, cybersecurity. Unfortunately, there's some not-so-good news on that front.
Oh, what happened?
It seems cybercriminals are getting more and more creative,
Always trying to stay one step ahead.
using virtual hard drives to sneak RATs,
R.
or remote access Trojans, onto unsuspecting victims' computers
So sneaky.
through phishing attacks.
Still phishing attacks. Really?
You're right, it is concerning.
Yeah.
But for those who aren't familiar with RTs,
Yeah, let's break it down.
let's quickly break down how they work.
Okay.
Basically, a RAT is a type of malware
Oh, malware.
that allows attackers to remotely control a victim's computer without their knowledge.
So they can just
They can steal sensitive information,
Oh, no.
spy on your activities,
That's creepy.
or even use your computer to launch attacks on others.
It's like a digital puppet master.
That's scary.
So disguising these RTs within virtual hard drives.
Oh, right.
It sounds like that helps attackers bypass security measures.
Exactly.
That might normally flag an attachment as suspicious.
It's a sneaky tactic
For sure.
that underscores the importance of being extra cautious
Always.
when opening attachments or clicking links,
Right.
even if they appear to come from a trusted source.
You can never be too careful.
Always double-check those emails, folks. On a more positive note,
Okay, give me some good news.
Microsoft
Okay.
has just patched a zero-day vulnerability.
Oh, 0 day. That's a pretty big deal.
It definitely is. Zero-day vulnerabilities are flaws in software
Okay, flaws.
that are unknown to the developers,
So nobody knows about them.
making them incredibly dangerous because attackers can exploit them before a patch is available.
Oh, so there's no defense.
Microsoft deserves credit for their swift action
Yeah, good on them.
in addressing this vulnerability.
It's a reminder
What is it a reminder of?
that even the biggest tech companies are constantly battling these security threats,
Behind the scenes,
working hard to keep our digital lives safe.
they're the unsung heroes of the internet.
But sometimes, even with the best efforts,
Things happen?
things slip through the cracks. It looks like another major WordPress plugin
Ugh, not again.
has been hacked.
It really highlights how crucial it is
Do what?
to keep your websites and software up to date.
Updates.
Website security is paramount,
Especially for...
especially for businesses and organizations that rely heavily on their online presence.
Can't afford any downtime.
Plugins are often targets for attackers
Why is that?
because they can give them access to sensitive data
Oh, no.
or even control over an entire website.
That's bad.
So it's like leaving a window open in your house.
You're just asking for trouble.
Regularly updating your plugins
Right.
and using strong, unique passwords
Can't stress that enough.
are some of the simplest yet most effective ways to protect yourself from these kinds of attacks.
It's like locking your digital doors and windows.
And speaking of digital security,
More security issues.
or perhaps the lack thereof,
Okay, I'm listening.
it looks like thousands of Bitcoin ATM users
Bitcoin ATMs.
might have had their personal data leaked following a security breach.
Ouch. That's not good.
What are the risks involved with using these ATMs?
Good question.
And how can people protect themselves?
This news is a stark reminder that
What?
while Bitcoin ATMs offer a convenient way
Right?
to buy and sell cryptocurrency,
Sure.
they're not immune to security breaches.
Just
Just like any other digital system.
True that.
Users need to be aware of the potential risks
For sure.
and take steps to safeguard their personal information.
So what kind of precautions should people take?
When using Bitcoin ATMs,
Yeah. What should they look out for?
well, for starters, choose reputable ATM providers
Okay.
that prioritize security. It's also wise to avoid using ATMs in isolated or poorly lit areas.
Good point.
And always be sure to shield the keypad when entering your PIN,
Just like
you would with a traditional ATM.
good advice. It's a reminder that
With that.
when it comes to cryptocurrency, it's always better to be safe than sorry.
Couldn't agree more. On a brighter note,
Okay, back to some good news.
hit me with it.
Europol
The European Law Enforcement Agency.
just took down a major DDoS-for-hire network.
DDoS. What's that stand for again?
Distributed denial of service.
Ah, right. DDoS attacks.
They're designed to cripple websites and online services
No.
by overwhelming them with traffic
So much traffic.
from multiple sources.
So basically flooding the servers.
It's exactly.
By taking down this network,
Yeah.
Europol has disrupted a key tool used by cybercriminals
Yeah, big that bad, guys.
and made the internet a safer place for everyone.
Hooray for disrupting cybercrime.
But it seems like as soon as one threat is neutralized,
Another one pops up.
another one pops up. We have news about a new malware technique.
Oh, what now?
That's hijacking Windows itself.
Hijacking Windows to avoid detection.
That's just sneaky.
It really is. By embedding itself within the Windows operating system.
So it's hiding in plain sight.
The malware can essentially operate under the radar, evading traditional security software.
So our antivirus isn't enough.
This highlights the need for more advanced cybersecurity solutions
Ones that can.
that can detect and neutralize these increasingly sophisticated threats.
It's like a high-tech game of hide and seek.
But with much higher stakes.
But amidst all these cyber threats,
Yes.
there's a glimmer of hope for privacy-conscious users.
Tell me more.
Independent auditors have confirmed
What?
that Mullvad VPN is secure.
VPNs always seem a bit mysterious.
Well, for those who aren't familiar, a VPN, or
Yeah.
virtual private network, creates a secure encrypted connection between your device and the internet.
Okay, so it's like a tunnel.
Exactly. Making it much harder for others to track your online activity or intercept your data.
So it's all about privacy.
Mullvad has a solid reputation for privacy,
Good to know.
and this independent audit reaffirms their commitment to protecting user data.
It's always good to see companies taking privacy seriously,
For sure.
especially in a world where our digital footprints can feel like they're constantly expanding.
It's like we're leaving a trail of data everywhere we go.
All right, I think I've had enough serious talk for now.
Agreed. Let's lighten things up.
Let's dive into the world of gadgets and hardware.
I'm ready for some shiny new toys.
Refurbished Steam Deck OLEDs are becoming more affordable,
That's great news,
which is fantastic news for gamers.
especially those on a budget.
But good luck finding one.
Why?
They're selling like hotcakes.
It's no surprise, really.
The Steam Deck has been a huge success,
It has.
and the OLED model
Yeah.
offers even better visuals.
That screen is gorgeous.
The fact that refurbished models are becoming more available
And
later,
it's a testament to the platform's popularity.
it's definitely a testament to the power of handheld gaming.
Handheld gaming is back in a big way.
And speaking of power,
More power.
Anker
I know them. They make great chargers.
might be releasing a new MagSafe power bank,
For iPhones.
which could be a lifesaver for those of us who are constantly on the go.
Yeah, running out of battery is the worst.
What are your thoughts on this?
I think it's a brilliant idea.
MagSafe accessories have been a popular addition to the iPhone ecosystem,
They have.
and a MagSafe power bank would provide a super convenient and seamless way to charge on the move.
Just snap it on and you're good to go.
Anker is known for its quality power banks.
They are.
So I have high hopes for this one.
Say goodbye to low battery anxiety.
And while we're on the topic of iPhones, let's talk about a foldable phone that's making waves
Ooh, foldable phones.
with its impressive camera,
Let's hear it.
the Huawei Mate X6. Now, foldable phone technology is still relatively new,
It is.
but Huawei seems to be pushing the boundaries with this one.
In what way?
They certainly are. Integrating a high-quality camera into a foldable design is no easy feat,
There are a lot of engineering challenges.
and Huawei seems to have pulled it off with the Mate X6.
Impressive.
This could be a turning point for foldable phone photography,
Maybe this is what the industry needed.
paving the way for even more innovative camera features
I'm excited to see where this goes.
in future foldable devices.
It's like having a professional camera that fits in your pocket.
But for those of us who prioritize audio quality
It's
over pocket-sized convenience,
got audio files.
there's some exciting news from Final Audio.
Final Audio, I've heard of them.
They've released their new flagship headphones.
Top of the line.
And let me tell you, they're not for the faint of wallet.
What are you meaning?
They're expensive,
How expensive?
very expensive.
That's right. Final Audio is a highly respected brand known for its premium headphones.
And these new flagships are no exception.
So what makes them so special?
They're likely packed with cutting-edge audio technology,
Okay.
promising an unparalleled listening experience through audio files. Of course, that level of audio excellence comes at a premium price,
So you're saying
so they might not be for everyone.
they're like the audio equivalent of a luxury sports car.
Okay, let's shift gears
From headphones to...
and talk about electric vehicles for a bit.
All right, EVs.
BMW's iconic M3
A classic.
is going electric,
Really? The M3?
which is sure to excite some and make others a bit apprehensive.
Yeah, some people are hesitant about electric sports cars.
Can an electric powertrain truly capture the legendary performance, driving feel?
Like a classic M3.
What do you think?
It's a bold move by BMW,
It is.
and it'll be fascinating to see how they approach this transition.
Electric powertrains offer incredible torque and acceleration,
They do?
but replicating the nuanced driving dynamics of a gas-powered sports car.
It can be challenging.
It'll be interesting to see how BMW balances performance,
Yeah.
range, and practicality
Those are important factors, too.
in this new electric M3.
It's a tall order, but BMW has a long history of innovation,
Go.
so we were eager to see what they come up with.
And speaking of innovation,
What's next?
let's talk about a mini PC.
Mini PCs are cool.
That's packing a serious punch.
Despite...
Its tiny size.
I love how they can pack so much power into such small devices.
This minuscule marvel of engineering boasts some seriously impressive specs,
So it's not just a cute little box.
making it suitable for a wide range of tasks.
Like what?
Everything from home entertainment to light productivity tasks.
It's amazing what they can do with technology these days.
Speaking of amazing things,
More amazing things.
Roku devices
Have a Roku.
are getting a free high-definition upgrade,
Free. That's always good.
which is fantastic news for anyone who enjoys streaming their favorite shows and movies.
Roku is known for its affordable streaming devices.
They are.
And this free HD upgrade adds even more value,
It's a smart move by Roku.
keeping users happy and engaged with their platform.
It's a win-win for everyone involved.
And in a move that will surely delight many users,
Tell me,
Microsoft is finally bringing AirDrop-style file sharing
between
iPhones and PCs.
this is huge.
AirDrop has been a fan favorite on Apple devices for years.
It is.
And bringing similar functionality to PCs will make life so much easier for those who work across different platforms.
No more emailing files back and forth between devices.
What a time to be alive.
Okay, before we move on to the last part of our deep dive,
Okay,
I want to remind everyone to like this video
hit that like button.
and subscribe to the channel
Don't forget to subscribe.
for more tech insights.
We'll be right back with more tech news.
We've got even more news to cover, so stick around. Welcome back to the final stretch of our tech news marathon.
We made it.
We've covered a lot of ground,
Yeah, my brain is full.
but we've saved some of the most intriguing tidbits for last.
You know how much I love a good tech mystery?
I do.
So spill the beans. What have we got?
Okay, first up, for all the Astrobot fans out there,
Those adorable little robots.
get ready for some festive fun.
Oh,
There's a new Christmas-themed update coming out this week,
holiday cheer.
adding a new level
Awesome.
and even more adorable bots to collect.
I need them all.
That's great news.
It is.
Astrobot Rescue Mission is such a charming VR game.
I agree.
It's like pure joy distilled into pixels.
So true.
This holiday update sounds like the perfect excuse
To what?
to dive back in.
I'm convinced.
Exactly. And speaking of diving back in,
Back into what?
remember those refurbished Steam Deck OLEDs we talked about earlier?
Oh, yeah, the ones that are flying off the shelves.
Well, they're becoming even more affordable.
Even more affordable.
But you better act fast if you want one.
Seriously.
They're practically flying off the shelves.
You said it.
I'm not surprised.
Me neither.
It's a great piece of hardware.
And
And that OLED screen really makes a difference.
it does. For gamers on a budget, it's a fantastic option.
Agreed. Now let's talk about some updates in the software world.
Okay, what's new?
Google Docs might be getting a major visual overhaul,
Google Docs.
which could make creating and collaborating on documents even more enjoyable.
That's interesting.
Google Docs has become such a ubiquitous tool
We use it for everything.
for work and collaboration.
True.
A visual refresh could be just what it needs to stay fresh and engaging.
A little facelift? Never hurt anyone.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of changes they implement.
Can't wait to see what they come up with.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And speaking of making things more user-friendly,
I like user-friendly.
Microsoft is finally bringing AirDrop-style file sharing
About time.
between iPhones and PCs.
This is a feature that many users have been requesting for years.
It is. It's a great example of how tech companies can work together
Hmm.
to create a more seamless experience for everyone.
It's a win for cross-platform users everywhere.
And in a move that might surprise some,
What is it?
Windows 11
Still going strong?
will continue to support faxing functionality.
Faxing. You're telling me fax machines are still a thing?
Apparently so.
Yeah,
While it might seem outdated,
it does.
there are still some industries and organizations that rely on faxing.
I guess so.
So Microsoft is ensuring that Windows 11 remains compatible for those users.
Makes sense. It's like that old saying,
Okay.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, maybe slightly updated, but keep it around for those who need it.
Exactly. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have. From free creative software to sneaky malware.
And everything in between.
From adorable VR bots to the ever-evolving landscape of AI.
It's been a wild ride.
What stands out to you as the most significant takeaway from today's news?
For me, it's the increasing integration of AI into every aspect of our lives.
I was thinking the same thing.
We see it in retail,
Yeah.
in cybersecurity, in entertainment, even in the tools we use for work and communication.
It's everywhere you look.
It's both exciting and a little daunting to think about the implications of this rapid advancement.
I completely agree. It's like we're living in the future we used to read about in science fiction novels.
Sometimes it feels like we're catching up to the imagination.
What should we as tech enthusiasts and consumers be paying attention to as AI continues to evolve?
I think it's crucial to stay informed about the ethical considerations surrounding AI development.
Right.
We need to ask critical questions about privacy bias and the potential impact on human autonomy.
It's a lot to consider.
It is. It's up to all of us to shape the future of AI.
In a way.
In a way that benefits humanity as a whole.
Well said. This has been an incredible deep dive into the world of tech.
It has.
A huge thank you to TechViews 10X.
Yeah, they always have the best scoops.
For providing such a fascinating array of news.
Absolutely. They always deliver the goods.
And of course, thank you to all of you for joining us on this journey of discovery.
We appreciate you all.
Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your fellow tech enthusiasts.
Spread the tech love.
And be sure to let us know in the comments.
What about?
Which news story surprised you the most? Or sparked your curiosity?
We love hearing from you.
We do. And for a little sneak peek at what we'll be exploring in our next deep dive.
Ooh, a sneak peek.
Let's just say it involves a revolutionary new approach to sustainable food production.
Sustainable food production.
That could change the way we eat forever.
Now you've got me hooked.
Intrigued. Make sure to tune in next time for another exciting exploration of the future of tech.